Hello everyone. Before I officially start this video, I just want to say that in no way am I trying to minimize the seriousness of Gypsy Rose's crime. I'm merely trying to shine a light on how ludicrous her entire internet existence is. How she is trying so very hard to make sure everyone forgets what she did. No one's going to forget. This isn't about disrespecting Dee Dee or her memory. Not at all. This is about disrespecting Gypsy, if we want to talk about disrespect. So in this video, this is just an indictment against Gypsy Rose. She chooses time and time again to behave in a way that completely minimizes what she did. She thinks she's the it girl, and she gets an interview and she cries and acts like she cares oh so much, but she doesn't. She doesn't behave like a person remorseful. She makes videos mocking content creators who just want her to be truly held accountable for her crime, because she was not held accountable. She wasn't held accountable for her crime at all. She was not. 8 years for the vicious, violent unaliving of her mother is nothing. It is nothing. It's barely a slap on the wrist. It is not my intention to deflect from the heinousness of what Gypsy Rose has done. So, if you don't want to risk seeing any potentially offensive material, you should probably stop watching this video right now, and I'll catch you in the next one. But for everyone else who's sticking around, thank you for joining me. Hello everyone, I'm Dawn. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for visiting with me today. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel, The Cutting Board. We do all kinds of things here. We do food-related content, true crime, we chit-chat, we do vlogs, shopping hauls, product reviews, and most importantly, at least to me, Disney content. And I do have some good Disney content coming up for you. We're gonna check out what they got on sale for Halloween and all that. So, stick with me for that if you're interested. But I wasn't going to do this video. I wasn't, because I was thinking, oh, this is gonna lose me subscribers. People are gonna get mad, blah, blah, blah. But then I saw the video of Gypsy mocking other creators. I did see that. Some were pretty good though. Some were, like the April J one. That was just cute and harmless. And there's one she did, I'm not exactly sure who it's supposed to be, but if it's who I think it is, the FBI one, it's accurate as hell. That lady she's out there in my opinion. Just my opinion. I think she's a little out there, but I'm not sure if that's who it was. But since the anti-bully queen decided to mock people, I think I'll, put this right here. So in this video, I just have something to share with you. I was just wondering what it would be like if Gypsy branched out, away from the blow dryer art, away from that, and, did other types of art pieces. I wonder what that would be like. Hi, I'm Gypsy Rose. I'm trying to revisit my Demona look just a little bit here. You know me as a social media sensation, reality TV star, murderer, and someone who spent more time looking for dick on the internet than I did in prison for my violent, vicious crime that took my own mother's life. As many of you know, I have branched off into the art scene, and I started with blow dryer art, an extremely difficult and unique art form that very few people can do. It's very challenging and very hard, and it's just not for everybody. But now we're going to move on to some other more provocative pieces that I've created, and I'd like to share just a few of them with you today. I have chosen not to name these pieces as I don't want to influence anyone's interpretation, but let me know what you'd name them in the comments below. These pieces are near and dear to my heart, so these actual original versions aren't for sale, but I would be happy to make duplicate copies at $750 a piece, plus shipping and handling and shipping supplies. I don't know really what influenced this one. I felt red. You know, so simple, and I think quite beautiful. It's very familiar to me, but I just can't pinpoint what it is. It feels like it's trying to dig up a memory, but I just can't. I just cannot pull that memory up. I don't know what it is, but I just was influenced to do this. Then there's this one right here. Again, I don't know where the inspiration came from. It just flowed out of me. I just think it's so beautiful and so simple. And I feel like it really gives a glimpse into who I am as a person experiencing life. Now this one is very, very special to me. I am really going to be in a vulnerable place by showing you this, but I think it's important to share parts of my lived experience. You know how I like to talk about my lived experience. Isn't this miraculous? So beautiful, so beautiful. It's so amazing. I love this one so much. Nothing has ever made me as happy as this toothbrush. You know what? I know I said I didn't name any of these pieces, but I think I'm going to name this one. This one needs to be named because I just feel it. And I'm going to name it Sir Morbid because I know I said that he's obsessed with me, but really, I'm obsessed with him. I'm so obsessed. Look at these beautiful bristles. It's just such a beautiful thing. Actually, if I make a duplicate of this for anybody, I'm going to have to charge you more than $750. It'll be $1,200 if I make one of these for you because it's going to be so hard to let anything like this go. This is just such a special piece and just goes deep down into just the deepest parts of who I am. Like I said, I've really shown you my vulnerable side in sharing this with you. And I realize that some of you might call this evidence, but I call it art. So yes, I am officially an artist because I say I am. So keep watching for more wonderful art pieces by me that will involve things like Barney, movie theater bathroom floors, brownies, and more toothbrushes. So many more toothbrushes. Because like I said, I'm obsessed. Thank you for joining me on this artistic journey. Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing to see that happen. I think because, anybody can be an artist. You know what I mean? Anybody can, apparently. Apparently it's super easy. Yeah, so, I draw and I paint and I do clay sculptures and stuff, but I really don't consider myself an artist. And I have sold pieces and, you want to know? You want to know something weird? And this is a true story. I'm not joking. I made these polymer clay sculptures, these little octopus figures, and I sold several of them. And 3 different people that bought one from me died shortly after purchasing, like within months. Isn't that creepy? Anyway, I don't think they're cursed. I believe it was just a coincidence, but I thought I'd bring that up. It's really weird. And now if I ever sell these things again, no one's gonna buy them from me. But that's it for this video. I just thought I'd be silly and share that with you. Hopefully this wasn't too offensive or upsetting to people. I'm really just trying to point out, again, the ridiculousness of it all. It's ridiculousness. I mean, this woman murdered her mother violently, viciously, horribly. And I'm not trying to make light of that at all. But I'm just trying to point out just, again, the ridiculousness of it all. You know, she is just trying so hard to be the center of the world, you know, the center of the universe, when she should really be sulking back into the shadows and just live her life in complete privacy. Get a real job and just quit it already, because we all know what she is. Even the people that are on her side know what she did, and I don't know what it is with them. I don't know what it is in them to keep supporting her. It's like, do they want to justify something they have done that they may have not been caught for? I don't know. But she has shown us time and time again that she's not a decent person. She's not. So quit defending her, Ryan. But yeah, that's it for this video. I will talk to everyone later. Bye. I'm just really curious as to... Huh. It seems like it would hurt.